The Chinese. Playing cards were invented by the Chinese before AD 1000. They reached Europe around 1360, not directly from China but from the Mamluk Empire of Egypt. The history of suit marks demonstrates a fascinating interplay between words, shapes, and concepts. Playing a game of cards or a board game helps conversation flow easily, encourages teamwork, and fosters a spirit of friendly competition. Deck for Ganjifa. Half the suits use reverse ranking for their pip cards. There are many motifs for the suit pips, but some include coins, clubs, jugs, and swords, which resemble later Mamluk and Latin suits. Michael Dummett speculated that Mamluk cards may have descended from an earlier deck which consisted of 48 cards divided into 4 suits, each with 10 pip cards and 2 court cards. 34. Egypt. Edit. 4 Mamluk playing cards. By the 11th century, playing cards were spreading throughout the Asian continent and later came into Egypt. 35 The oldest surviving cards in the world are 4 fragments found in the Kir collection and 1 in the Benaki Museum. They are dated to the 12th and 13th centuries, late Fatimid, Ayyubid, and early Mamluk periods. Persia. Despite the wide variety of patterns, the suits show a uniformity of structure. Every suit contains 12 cards, with the top 2 usually being the court cards of king and vizier and the bottom 10 being pip cards. Some decks can contain 8 suits to make a 96-card deck, like the deck for Ganjifa. Half the suits use reverse ranking for their pip cards. There are many motifs for the suit pips, but some include coins, clubs, jugs, and swords, which resemble later Mamluk and Latin suits. Michael Dummett speculated that Mamluk cards may have descended from an earlier deck which consisted of 48 cards divided into 4 suits, each with 10 pip cards and 2 court cards. Egypt. By the 11th century, playing cards were spreading throughout the Asian continent and later came into Egypt. 35 The oldest surviving cards in the world are 4 fragments found in the Kir collection and 1 in the Benaki Museum. They are dated to the 12th and 13th centuries, late Fatimid, Ayyubid, and early Mamluk periods. 37. A near-complete pack of Mamluk playing cards dating to the 15th century, and of similar appearance to the fragments above, was discovered by Leo Arya Mayer in the Topkapi Palace, Istanbul, in 1939-38. It is not a complete set and is actually composed of 3 different packs, probably to replace missing cards. 39 The Topkapi pack originally contained 52 cards comprising 4 suits, polo sticks, coins, swords, and cups. Each suit contained 10 pip cards and 3 court cards, called Malik, King, Nab Malik, Viceroy or Deputy King, and Thani Nab, Second or Under Deputy. The Thani Nab is a non-existent title, so it may not have been in the earliest versions. Without this rank, the Mamluk suits would structurally be the same as a Ganjifa suit. In fact, the word Ganjifa appears in Arabic on the King of Swords and is still used in parts of the Middle East to describe modern playing cards. Influence from further east can explain why the Mamluks, most of whom were Central Asian Turkic Kipchaks, called their cups Toman, which means myriad 10,000 in the Turkic, Mongolian, and Jurchen languages. 40 Wilkinson postulated that the cups may have been derived from inverting the Chinese and Jurchen ideogram for myriad, which was pronounced as something like man in Middle Chinese. The Mamluk court cards showed abstract designs or calligraphy not depicting persons, possibly due to religious proscription in Sunni Islam, though they did bear the ranks on the cards. Nab would be borrowed into French, Nahipi, Italian, Nabi, and Spanish, napes, the latter word still in common usage. Panels on the pip cards in 2 suits show they had a reverse ranking, a feature found in Meidiao, Ganjifa, and old European card games like Ombre, Tarot, and Ma. 41. A fragment of 2 uncut sheets of Moorish-styled cards of a similar was found in Spain and dated to the early 15th century. 42. Export of these cards, from Cairo, Alexandria, and Damascus, ceased after the fall of the Mamluks in the 16th century. 43. The rules to play these games are lost, but they are believed to be plain trick games without trumps. 44.
Please like, share, and subscribe to my channel, King of Cards.